Hi guys, Urban Volcano review. Okay, it's finally a little bit quiet in the house now. I've closed the door, got no distractions, because the beer I'm going to be reviewing next is a pretty special one. I know Johan's cellared this one for a year, and it is probably the biggest ABV beer that I've reviewed on my channel. I've never had anything from Avery. It's the Avery Brewing Company. This is their annual barrel series, batch number 5 of their Uncle Jacob's Stout, which comes in at 17.1%, and this was bottled in 2016. Wow, look at that. Looks awesome. I've seen this beer reviewed about 3 or 4 years ago by Ryan and who else did it? I think it might have been Big Ignatian. Back then, you know, I had no idea of getting these sort of beers, and I used to just look at it, it'd be like a mystical sort of thing. You know, there's me in the UK drinking Golden Champion Ale from Badger Beer, and they're drinking these big, huge beers. So, thanks to Johan, I'll get the opportunity to try these beers now. And also, they're a lot more easily available. So let's crack on. 17.1%. I'm expecting it to be pretty hefty. I mean, alcohol-wise, smell, but you never know. Johan did warn me there was a bit of a dodgy batch going around, so he wanted me. He was really interested to see how this one come out. So let's get this one poured. Wow. Well, it looks pretty good in the glass. That is jet black. That really is. You can see a very, very tiny, tiny bit of light coming through at the bottom. But it's minuscule. The head is like it's slightly tanned. It's not as tanned as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be really dark and sort of dingy looking. I mean, it's barrel aged as well, so that's quite surprised me really. Because looking at it in the glass, it just looks like a decent sort of like a stout. I mean, it's got a nice tight white head. You can see a little bit of lacing on the glass. Right. Here comes the best bit. Well, the best bit is the taste, but I do like to smell it as well, so let's give it a go. Yeah, straight away, big sort of like chestnuts and all sort of roasted nuts. Like you've gone to like one of those stalls in the marketplace at winter, and they've got the roast chestnuts. That's the sort of smell you're getting, like a big waft of that, and that bourbon sort of alcohol note mixed up with it. Just sort of like walloping. It's not harsh, but it's big. You get a nice sweetness as well, like a dark chocolate, like a sweet dark chocolate, like a Bourneville or something like that. I bet it's going to taste a lot more denser in the taste, but on the nose, it's quite pleasant. There's almost like a sweetness to it as well. I'm getting a lot of brown sugar. Almost like a date, like dates as well. That sort of squidgy, dark, sort of molassy smell. Yeah, it smells like just like a really, really good imperial stout. Exactly what you'd want. So let's give this one a go. Johan, thank you very much. Cheers, guys. I've got to be careful with this one. 17%. Bloody hell. Wow, it's a bit more carbonated than I thought. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, it's just it's just everything you want an imperial stout to be. It really, really is. Big boozy notes, you know, that huge sort of sweetness from the bourbon, the woodiness of the oak mixing in. The roasting notes are, you know, they're being battered left, right, and centre. The roasting notes, they're not making it above that wave of barrel aging and sweetness. Those are the main players in the flavour. Yeah, I'm not getting any roasty bitterness at all. hardly get any. All you're getting is like just big, glumpy, caramelly, bourbony chocolate. Like a nice sort of 99%, you know, hotel chocolate if you're in the UK. I don't know if they're in the States, they might do. But yeah, it's almost like a really posh dessert or something like that. You know, that's something that you want to savour. You really need to savour. And at 17.1%, it's probably your best bet is to savour it. You don't really want to chug that or knock that back quick. Oh, I've got to have one more go. It's such a joy to taste. It really, really is. Wow. I'll tell you what, I really... People wonder why I get, like, in work when I talk about beer to people. And they sort of, like, look at me a little bit like, oh, he's a bit of a nerd. Or they wonder why I get so excited about it. Because all they're doing is chugging Fosters and Carlin and stuff like that. And theirs is just a means to an end to get pissed and have a laugh, which is fair enough. I'm not knocking that, because some people just want to do that. They want to cut loose after work and get pissed. But when you're tasting beers like this is like art. It's like appreciating a painting or a really nice bit of music or something like that. You know, you get passionate about it. It's like when I talk about my music that I love, I'll get passionate about it. Just like people get passionate about movies and stuff. But, you know, this stuff, it really, really is. And these brewers are flipping master craftsmen. They are. They're real artists. And, yeah. And that's why I'm adamant I'm going to try and get as many people as I can to try craft beer. I've managed a few. Not many, but... Sorry. I'm getting a lot of burps for this. But that's a 10 out of 10 beer. Easily 10 out of 10. There you go. Avery Brewing Company. Uncle Jacob's Stout. Barrel aged in bourbon. Bloody beautiful. Johan, thank you very, very much. I'm now going to sit back and savour that and probably fall asleep. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry for waffling, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.